Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali, spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Remember, for those of you that are having spiritual problems, you can feel free to contact me, 339-1670. Those of you that need counseling, you can also contact me at that same number. Those of you that have properties to sell or looking for a property to buy, you can get in touch with me at 339-1670. I want to say a special good night to you viewers of Real Talk in Trinidad and Tobago, up the Caribbean and around the globe. Remember, you can look at us at Facebook Live, Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Share our page as we go live. You can even look at us at YouTube. TT Real Talk, hit the bell, and we're on. Remember, viewers, we are coming to you live from Real Talk Studios. Tell your friends, tell your family, Real Talk is going live, so you can get your popcorn, get your ice cream, sit down and be entertained as we talk about current issues that are facing us on a daily basis. Now, in Trinidad and Tobago tonight, and a couple months back, we have been plagued by legal and illegal immigrants. Now, yesterday, I showed you of a fake ID card. I showed you fake tampered passport, fake birth certificate, fake passport, fake oil, and nothing seems to be doing from the present authorities. Now, this is what the opposition leader, Ms. Kamala Persad-Bissessar, had to say. The opposition leader, Kamala Persad-Bissessar, slammed the Election and Boundaries Commission, that is the EBC, for corruption and fraudulent activities. Take a look at this video, viewers.
Now, the EBC has issued a statement saying there is no record of this person on the screen, Navarro, on their database, and they say no card was issued in that person's name. How did this person end up with a Trinidad and Tobago ID card? If you look at it, where the circle is on that ID card, you will see the security features are on the card. So the EBC up in town issues a statement after a few hours that the person is not on their database, but this person has an ID card. What do you use ID cards for in this country? You use them to go to vote. That is why an ID card is created in the first place. And so there are persons who will be engaged in voter fraud in this country.
Now, viewers, that is fraudulent activities. And the Election and Boundaries Commission have distanced themselves from that. Now, the Kamala Persad is also calling on the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Gary Griffith, to investigate corrupt officials. Caller, good night. Hello, you there?
Hello, good night.
Good night, my dear. Go right ahead.
Good night, sir. We talk about surgery, right? A guy by the name of Nicholas Rodney. So calmly. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening to you. Go right ahead.
He actually paid on almost $50,000 to give us a car, right? And we called him right now that answering tournament and Mr. Report in the fraud squad. And nothing is being done. Send it to the
Call me tomorrow at 339-1670 and we will deal with the matter for you. Now, viewers, scandal after scandal after scandal. What I want to know is, where is the fraud squad officers? That is what I want to know. This is what I want to know. Now, our Commissioner of Police could only do so much. This is fraudulent documents, and the authority that need to investigate this is not the Commissioner, but is the Fraud Squad Department in Trinidad and Tobago. They're supposed to be all over this. All over this. Why haven't an ASP in Fraud Squad released a statement as yet? You see, this is where our country is going backward instead of going forward. That is why China and Europe and Canada and the US always in front of everything. They are on top of their games. Anything come out having to do with ministers or public office, government office, you would hear an officer in that department coming out to make a statement, a media statement. Who are we? Where are we going? Are we going forward into the future or are we going backward? Now, I was hoping, seeing that this is in the public domain, that somebody in the fraud squad department, somebody in authority, like, for instance, Mr. Totaram Duki, should at least would come out and say, well, we have been informed of the situation and we are monitoring it. We are doing our investigation, but nothing. Nothing. And this is why we are going backward instead of going forward. Gary Gifford is the commissioner. He is the commissioner. He can't do 10 and 20 things at the same time. That is why they have different departments. It's sad. It's sad. And this is why I come here night after night to inform you what department should be taking action and what department should be going forward. But I guess some of you are so smart that you don't even know that. This is for the callers who is called to criticize. That is for you. That is for you. Now listen to this. Top Cop Gary Griffith welcomed the government decision to have persons of interest deported to their home country to prevent a recurrence of what took place yesterday, where officers were attacked by 6 Venezuelans. This happened at the Siparia district. Now, it's sad to know that you're here illegally. You get caught. Now, when you get caught, now you want to fight the officers. You're already wrong. That is why I just always tell Trinidadians, by extension the Caribbean, when a police officer come for you, do not fight. Do not play no big Gilligan hero. Because when they are writing extended charges to your charge list, your friends and your family in there. This is something you should understand. When they come for you for one charge based on information, oh gosh, all you have to do is just, okay, officer, we're going. Go and answer your question. But when you decide to pop a battle, you're getting cursing, you're getting resisting arrest, you attempt to do bodily, grievously body harm to the officers. It's 4 and 5 charges adding on that. You know, sometimes I just wonder if we have sense in Trinidad. You know, serious. That's why the Commissioner of Police had now to let the public know when the officer come to do their duty and you resist arrest, charges will be added on. But we're so clumsy. We're so stupid and foolish. We go battle the officer and we go get out. Well, I guess that's Trinidadian. That is Trinidadian. Rodney Hacksaw was sentenced to 18 months hard labor for firearm and ammunition offense. Now listen to this. Firearm and ammunition. Thank God. The legislation didn't pass as yet, you know. Because he might have been the first one. He might have been the first one to sentence, probably instead of 18 months, it might be 18 years. And that would have been very good. I would have said, yes, Saieed. Real Talk Production finally pushed something and we're moving forward. I would have given myself a round of applause. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Said. How are you going?
All right, go right ahead.
Said, we would think that dictators like Saddam Hussein, Idi Amin, Mugabe, this next one, Muammar Gaddafi, all those are people of the past.
That's some strong names you're calling there, you know, caller.
Yeah, and the things that they did to stay in power, that they sacrificed the people that they're supposed to protect, the citizens of their country, they sacrificed them. And now we're seeing Stuart Young doing the same thing right now in this country. For political power and for deal that he made in Venezuela, he willing to sacrifice the safety and the security of every single citizen in this country to remain in power. And what a national security minister is supposed to do, his first priority, his number one priority, is the safety and the security of the citizen and the assets of the country.
Well said.
This man, by doing what he is doing, opening up the doors for the citizens of this country to be subjected to all type of heinous crime. And it ain't 2 months yet, and look at what we are seeing already taking place in this country. And the thing about this is that he, on many occasions, while in opposition, and when they got into power within the first 2 years, chastised and blamed the UNC government, the PPP government, of he blamed them for the crime situation in this country. And he specifically pointed out that the reason why the crime is so out of control in this country is because the previous government opened up borders. They didn't have our borders protected.
True.
Because they canceled the OPVs and our borders was left open, and he himself identified that the guns and the drugs and the criminal elements were coming in from Venezuela into our country. And that is what led to the crime. So after 4 years, they have not secured our borders. They did not reinstate any of the OPVs or any sort of thing to protect our borders. And now, instead of being concerned about the criminal element in Venezuela, he now allowing them to come into our country free and without any sort of concern of who are the people that is coming into this country. All the big countries in the world suffer same consequences. In Germany, when in 2015, when they had a migration situation and Angela Merkel opened up her borders, within 1 week over 1 million plus migrants entered Venezuela, and that cost her political career. Then, right here in United States of America, who could accommodate all type of refugees all over the world, they have not accepted one person from any of these countries into their country as refugees. The Ecuadorian caravan that is coming into, marching to head into
Hello? Guess we lost that. Viewers, stay locked on. This is Real Talk. I'm Saieed Ali. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Come on down to Murphy's Supply Store located at Brathwaite Lane, El Socorro. We have a wide variety of home, garden, hardware, roofing and pet supplies. You can get all your home and garden items such as brooms, locks, paintbrushes, water hose, rakes, gardening tools, leaf blowers, water pumps and lots more. We also have a wide variety of food for your pets such as dog food, fish food and bird food. You can also get an unlimited supply of dog chow, sunflower seeds and fish food. But there is more. Do you have a leaking pipe, broken toilet bowl, or maybe a loose bolt? Don't be alarmed. We've got you covered. We also offer roofing services. quality work for your money. We're specialized in undersealing, sheeting, gutters, downpipe, framing, roof repairs, concrete works, and washing off roofs. For more info, call 642-5714, 378-5550, 793-2497, or 471-0249, or email us at murphysroofing@hotmail.com or murphysroofing22@gmail.com. Check out our Facebook page at Murphy's Roofing System. Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification. Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Now, viewers, like I said yesterday, we are going to roll over yesterday's discussion into today of fidelity and being faithful and being trustworthy, and do not let your bond break. Now, yesterday I told you about the situation with a guy. Now, some of you ladies might be saying, well, he only talking about this guy. But tonight I'm going to give you a situation with a woman. Now listen to this. This couple have been married for almost 26, 27 years. I met with her and I speak with her personally. She has big children. She said, Saieed, I caught my husband cheating on me. My suspicion was correct. We have been married for the last 25 or 26 years. I have beautiful children. She caught him. She confronted him. He admitted to her, yes. Now tonight, ladies, I want to hear from you. He admitted to her, yes. She forgave him. And he told her. Now, this is an individual I met, face-to-face discussion. He told her, he said, my dear, since we married for the last 25 or 26 years, I have been unfaithful to you. The woman started to cry while telling me the story. She said, Saieed, I am a prominent businesswoman. This individual is a prominent businessman. And this man had the audacity to tell me, since we married for 25, 26 years now, he had been unfaithful to me. She said, Saieed, if I wasn't a praying woman, I would have gone stunt mad. Stunt mad. She said, money is not a problem. Vehicles is not a problem. house is not a problem. She said, what hit me is that he told me since we have been married, he have been unfaithful to me. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead. Make it short and sweet on the topic.
All right. I just want to say something. I went to a grocery on Puna Road at Rima. I make a transaction. The first one failed. The address I get on the receipt. The 6th Avenue, but I'm not calling the address number. I'm looking for advice. I don't wanna say anything in that big way. I need advice first.
If you need advice, call me tomorrow at 339-1670 and we will talk.
So that is
339-1670 tomorrow, and I will give you advice that you so desired. Now just imagine this. Now today, I met with Baba Steve from Gasparillo. We had a video chat last week and he wanted to see me. His family love my show. So I must say good night to Mr. Baba Steve and his lovely wife and children, which I met today. Now viewers, I want to hear from you. What advice would you give to this woman if you were in her shoes? Ladies, I want to hear from you tonight because this could happen to any one of you. Caller, good night. Hello? This could happen to any one of you. Now, my discussion with Baba Steve, I know him since wrestling days with Abdullah the Butcher and Kalitas Cologne and these wrestlers in Trinidad. That's way back when. Our discussion today is unfaithfulness. Now he said, Saeed, a lot of Venezuelans is coming and a lot of Trinidadian men are going behind them. They are leaving their families and they are going behind them. We had a healthy discussion. Feel free to call in Mr. Baba. Feel free to call in and voice your concern concerning this matter that we are dealing with. Because it is an issue in Trinidad and Tobago. There are many female and there are many families that are being left in the dark. Because the males and them are not strong enough to stand on their ground and see about their family. Caller, good night.
Yes, good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead.
I'll go back and deal with him right after.
Thank you, my friend. When I mean we Trini men, I am talking about every single male in Trinidad and Tobago. A pretty color individual, a smooth skin, a pink skin is wrapping your memory, your head on your shoulder, and you are going straight. Astray, and you're forgetting your family, you're forgetting your wife, you're forgetting your children, and you're going down the drain. Like I said, I am going to talk about this because it is an issue that is facing Trinidad and Tobago. I know one businesswoman. Her husband was spending tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars supporting a group of Venezuelan women. And she was working hard, building a company and minding the children with her share. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead, my dear.
Yes, it happened to me years ago. And I got a nervous breakdown. Right, but I overcame that, and you know what I mean, because I stand upon God's word now.
True, true.
Right, and I came through. So I just wanted to share that little thought with you now.
Thank you, my friend. That means so much to the viewers. a lot of families came to me. Saeed, my husband is leaving. He is treating me bad. He is treating the kids bad. He's staying out. He's not coming home. He's not answering his phone. He's on work. When you call work, he's not there. He left in since 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Now it's 1 o'clock in the morning and he still haven't reached home as yet. Thank God my work different. When I say I am in studio, I am in studio. If I say I'm going to my John Doe house, you find me by John Doe house. The woman in Trinidad and Tobago wants to know why is it our male companions are walking out of us, on us. Because of a pretty skin, beauty does fade. Me and Baba Steve agreed on the same thing today. Beauty does fade. And after it fades, where do you end up? Where do you end up? Because the pretty skin you're running down, or the pretty man you're running down. Hey, I'll meet you so and so. I'll meet you in the Hyatt. Call her good night.
Hello, good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead, my dear.
One question. How somebody could be cheating on you for 25 plus years and you could not know that?
They both had separate jobs. They both had office jobs.
Oh.
You understand?
I see. So me personally, I don't care how many years we together, I don't care how many kids, but I will never be able to trust again. That is my personal view.
Because your trust break.
Exactly. That is something you can't just fix back.
Something I just always tell Aisha. Aisha is my wife there. I just always tell her, anytime you hear I lose trust, we are going to have problems. We are going to have problems. Trust causes problem as long as it do not exist. Now hear this. In telling her, I have been cheating on you since we married. Listen this. She told me, Saeed, the man told me inside the house, when we on the bed sleeping, you sleep on the left and I will sleep on the right. He said, and when we go out of this house, we are going like one big happy family. Well, boy, that shocked me. That shocked me. Call her good night. You see people like all you so? I'm glad you're calling. And I'm glad you cut you. You see people like all you so? When all you get horn, you know what all of this look for? All of this look for police to shoot all of you. You know why? Because all of this want to go and sharpen cutlash. All of this want to go and get gun. All of this look for grammar zone. And all of this look for rope. That's for fellas like all you. I ain't afraid to say it. Call her good night.
Hi, good night.
Go right ahead, my dear.
Okay, it happened to me. I was married 10 years, and in the end of the 10 years, he decided he wanted to leave. So I told him, okay, go ahead. And I think men are being brainwashed by those women out there. Even though they know you are married, they still try to get into a relationship with the person. I don't know if it's for money or what. So I just want to say they are brainwashed.
Thank you, my dear. When we go on the bed, you stay on the left and I will stay on the right. When she said that, I did this. My question to her was, what did you do? She said, Saieed, I turned and I cried from 10 o'clock at night until 4:30 in the morning. Call her good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
Saieed, this is down the man, the eye too long.
Thank you, my friend. She cried from 10, a little after 10, until 4:30 that morning. She said, Saieed, if I wasn't a praying woman, I would have ended up in sentence. She sat there. And I began to discern in the spiritual world, is this woman faithful or not? That is what I ask. Is this woman faithful or not? Call her good night.
Hi, good night.
Go right ahead.
I listened to your program for the very first time.
Welcome to Real Talk.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I want to let you know that my experience with what you're talking about is not always the man's fault. And the callers that are calling there saying it's only his fault. I don't think it is. My experience is that I have done nothing wrong and I'm married for 46 years. And the woman just see money and she decided to move on. So I don't know what the other callers are talking about. Goodbye.
Thank you, my friend. Now I want you to understand, every male and every female go through a chapter in their life. And they just have to understand the seriousness of going through a trial. Now, each individual woman and man, it's different. It wouldn't always be because I have to work. It wouldn't always be about the money. But it is based on trust. And when the trust break, hells break loose. So I ask, is this woman faithful or not? Because I want to know, did she go out with men or is her husband the faulted one? And a spiritual entity started to talk to me. Saieed, imatubo lahamadel kar ilahamasha zibe al khamaru hama illa ente illa mata. That woman is pure as gold that is sitting in front of you. I was like, oh my God. And I sat there and I watched this woman. To hear an entity said to me, that woman is as pure as gold that is in front of you. Call her good night.
Oh.
Hello?
Hi.
Go right ahead.
Hello.
Yes, go right ahead, my dear.
Yes, I'm calling and saying, man is cheat and he doesn't have any reason for cheating. And I think she should not forgive him. She should have moved on because she had to consider about sickness and whatever he might bring, and he will continue to cheat. For a dog who cheats always cheat.
Thank you, my dear. She thought about her kids. She thought about the family values. She even thought about, where did I go wrong? Saieed, where did I go wrong? Call her good night.
Hi, good night.
Go right ahead, my dear.
Okay, I just want to say I'm listening to your program. I have been married for the past 26 years, right? And I have been very faithful to my husband to the very end. And he was unfaithful to me. And he left the marriage.
Okay.
Right? So this goes for the man and the woman. It doesn't go only for the women.
True.
For the men. Men are very unfaithful today, and they have good wives. Women are unfaithful to their husband, and they have good husbands. Right? So they need to look in themselves spiritually and look at what is happening in the world today, concerning so many people are getting killed by unfaithfulness, and the children are the ones who are hurted by the situation. Right? So nowadays, as I say, people need to be more inclined to God and to listen to what the Word of God, to understand their life and what is best interest of their families and the society at whole. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear. Well said. Well said. She said, Saieed, I thought about leaving. She said, but when I think about my children, and I think about the pain that they will go through, she said, I am staying for my children's sake. And I listened to her for almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. I sat down and I listened to her. Caller, good night.
Yeah, hello, good night, sir.
Go right ahead.
Yeah. The same problem that social created nowadays is still that the late Dr. did. I had to set up they are living now, and the biggest problem now is what you do every day. That was a night and enough, right? Because we started to post on that money. And the next thing I did know, I was going to spy everything. Only with the job, I dog sick.
Caller, I am having problems with hearing you. There too much distortion. I do apologize. If you can call back, not a problem. I was shocked. She said, Saieed, I have reached to a point where I will live for my kids. I will live in the same house. I will do my job as a wife. I will do my duties as a wife. And I will do my duty to my children as a mother. I will be there for them. I said, you have made a choice that no other person would make. And I am proud of you for that. Caller, good night.
Hey, good night, Mr. Saieed.
Make it short and sweet.
Of course. You see, these viewers are not watching too much Lifetime TV.
Soap opera.
Too much soap opera they're watching. Because here, I'm telling you, every horse to the valley, with the help.
Please watch your language, or what, otherwise you will be immediately cut. And I will not apologize for that. That is what I said to her. I said, you have made a decision that no others would make because of your children. She put her children there. She said, Saieed, if he wants to go away with the woman, I will let him go. I will give him money to go. If he wants to go in Hyatt with the woman, I will give him money to go. She said, because I understand my role now. She said, after 26 years of being faithful to this man, this is what I have reaped. She said, but I will not deny my Lord. That is what she said to me. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Go right
Mr.
ahead.
Saieed,
Yes?
I agree 100%.
It have some people that they will go through things in life and sacrifice because they have children.
I know mothers cursing their children. I know children cursing their mother.
Yes, yes. So very true. It happening right where I live. The cursing mother will beat their father and their children still.
Thank you, my dear. Now, ladies, feel free to call in. I want to hear what you have to say. What advice would you give to this individual? You see, why I have decided to talk about this topic is because we are having an influx of legal and illegal immigrants. And in order for them to settle here, 90% of them are going behind the Trini men. And the Trini men are so blind. I am talking to men as myself. You all are so blind that you're forgetting. You see, when a mistake happens and you learn from it, you try to educate yourself and go higher. But when one thing is reoccurring over and over and over, it shows that you do not want to change. Call her good night.
Good night, sir. You know, Mr. Saeed, my heart goes out to that woman, boy. But listen, you don't stay because of the kids, boy.
Really?
Okay, you love your children, sir, yes. But you're going to continue living under this situation with that man, the children's father, all the time? Don't you have a life? But hear what? I want to say this. Woman, the man, you love that man, you have been courted by this man for 5 years. Don't go and make 3 and 4 children, lady. Make 1, 2, and see that the man, you know, he is willing to continue life with you. But then again, when you have 5 children, baby, you can't go out and get next man, no matter one with 5 children.
Thank you, my friend. I want to hear what the ladies will tell this woman. It's not about having children. It's not about having children. When you're married, you and the husband will get together, have sexual relation, and yes, you will get pregnant. Some you planned for, some you did not. I want the men in Trinidad and Tobago to open your eyes. Open your eyes. Viewers, stay locked on. We are going for a short commercial break, but this is Saieed Ali and this is Real Talk. What a nice thing.
Come on down to Murphy's Supply Store located at Brathwaite Lane, El Socorro. We have a wide variety of home, garden, hardware, roofing and pet supplies. You can get all your home and garden items such as brooms, locks, paintbrushes, water hose, rakes, gardening tools, leaf blowers, water pumps and lots more. We also have a wide variety of food for your pets such as dog food, fish food and bird food. You can also get an unlimited supply of dog chow, sunflower seeds and fish food. But there is more. Do you have a leaking pipe, broken toilet bowl, or maybe a loose bolt? Don't be alarmed. We've got you covered. We also offer roofing services. Quality work for your money. We're specialized in undersealing, sheeting, gutters, downpipe, framing, roof repairs, concrete works, and washing off roofs. For more info, call 642-5714, 378-5550, 793-2497, or 471-0249, or email us at murphysroofing@hotmail.com or murphysroofing22@gmail.com. Check out our Facebook page at Murphy's Roofing System. Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670. Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Welcome back to Real Talk viewers. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Said.
Yes, go right ahead, my dear.
Yes. Mr. Said, I totally disagree with the last gentleman call.
I myself.
Because apparently, I don't know if he knows a mother's love. But I can tell you that I've been married for 35 years. And
Still
the first
together?
4 years of my married life was very nice. When I found out my husband was cheating on me, I left him. And of course, came back because of the fact that I had 3 children. And my children were very young because my last kid was only 3 months old. So I made it very clear to my husband, I am coming back with you, not because of the fact that I love you, trust you, or anything like that, but because you are the father of my children, and that is your responsibility to take care of your children. And I've been living comfortable, loving myself, loving my children, enjoying my grandchildren. So I think that something is definitely wrong with him.
Thank you, my friend. Sometimes we make decisions based on our children. Me? I will kill for my children. Sorry to be so raw on national television, but I think any parents, any father would do the same thing. And if there's the right mother, they would also do what is necessary for their children. Now we understand that there are slack mothers who do not care about their children. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Said.
Go right ahead.
On the contrary, I am in total agreement with the last gentleman that called. When I was married to my first husband, I had 1 son. And when I saw that his ways was not good ways, I decided I am not going to have another child. We women have the power to decide how many children we want to have. No man cannot decide that first. But we keep on going and making 2, 3, 4, and 5, and hoping that we will meet somebody that will stay with us. But when you have 5 and 6 children, nobody will want you. We need to educate ourselves.
Thank you, my friend. Now, I agree with you, yes, but let's say after having 4 children, either side started to shift. What will happen? What will happen? When 1, 2, 3, it was very, very good. When they made the 4th, it shift. What are we going to do then? Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead, short and sweet.
As a Muslim man, who are allowed to have stepman eat wife and play. I look at all these women that live good. Right in Trinidad here, I have people, or I know in Kunoki, all about 4 wives, 2 wives, 3 wives, I think. Moral rule all of them. And all of them living in unity and they're living good. A man needs something different all the time. Thank you.
Now let me tell you something. People that say Muslim having 4 and 5 and 6 wives is good. I just tell my wife, I want 1 wife. That is what I want, 1 wife. If I struggle to mind 1 wife, I will struggle to mind 1 wife. You see, people have this concept of having 3 and 4 and 5 wives, Muslims. But let me tell you something. To make it very clear for the population that is viewing Real Talk, if you have 2 wives, you must be able to buy 2 $10,000 gold chain. You must be able to buy 2 $5,000 shoes. You must be able to build 2 $3 million house. So don't just feel because you hear Muslim having 3 and 4 wives, you're going to convert into Muslim and you're going to take up 2 and 3 women. It's not like that. It's not like that. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Saeed. Very interesting program. I enjoyed this program.
Thank you.
But, you know, like when you have in a relationship, you start a relationship, a man and a woman start a relationship. It's a different situation. There is love right through. And the man promising the woman all kind of thing and she will fall for this. But when you start living together, it's a different situation now. Now you see the real individual see the real woman. A different sort of story is taking place there now. So you wonder what happened with the love you started with in the relationship. And many a times, women, remember we have a lot of women who gamble, a lot of women who like to knock their husband from sunrise to sunset, cursing the husband from sunrise to sunset, and all that. You think a man could take on that 24/7, 365 days?
No.
If he have children, he could say, boy, look, I will stay with my children and then I'll support my family. But he wants some comfort outside. And many a time women are telling nobody that, they're telling, men too will tell anybody, like they call your parent, they're telling you what they want you to believe and what you want you to know and not the real facts about any issue.
True.
So they're hiding something. And this is a problem we have in society. And, in a marriage, if people don't keep their life divine, because there are 2 aspects of life, the spiritual and the physical. You know this, right? Because you're a spiritual man. So many a times we think about the physical aspect of life, and that is how we live our life. We're only thinking about the physical, and we don't think about that living aspect in us, which is the spiritual. And when you forget that living aspect in you, that spiritual, all fall. All hell breaks loose, all fall. There's no love again, because the material things only...
Caller, I do apologize for cutting you, but I am trying to limit the calls to get as much calls. I want to hear the opinions of the male and females. That is why I told my audio guys 30 seconds max to a call. I want to hear the opinions. Now, when you're courting and you're liming, you see all the love part. It is true. You see all the love part on both sides, on the male side and on the female side. When you get together and you're married, they and then is where the change comes in. You know why? You are living together. And you will have to understand this person, quality, ways, and thinking towards life. Likewise, it goes for the male and the female. So here is where you're building your relation. Here is where you're sitting down and talking to your partner. Well, hey, baby, I see you do this, and I don't like it, I don't know if we could talk about it and we will come to some solution. Now, in return, the female would say, hon, I see you do something that I don't like, and my father tell me who I used to use as a role model, you understand? Your husband not supposed to treat you like this. So I learned from my dad. Now the male partner, the male have to understand that the female use their father as role model. Caller, good night.
A pleasant good night to you, Mr. Saeed.
To you, my dear.
I'm going to be speaking to the lady tonight. I give her kudos for what she's doing. And the thing is, she's a mother.
Yes.
A sister.
Yes.
A brother. A father to her children. Because children growing up in broken homes is very, very, very detrimental to them. Their minds are messed up. They fall in the grades. They do a lot of off-key stuff. But I give her thumbs up on that because she showed her strength. Where he is weak, she's going to take up the slack.
Exactly.
And I'm grateful for what she's doing as a mother. Somebody else could tear out a page from her book.
Thank you, my dear. Not every woman will do that. That is why today we have a lot of delinquent male and female children in society today. How do we fix it? We start from the parents. I just tell my two boys, I said, come to me with any problem you're having and we will sit down and talk. Any problem. Any problem. My 7-year-old son, if me and the madam have a little hard talk, he will say, Daddy, you know you're quarreling. And if the wife does the same thing, she will say, Mommy, you know you're quarreling. My 7-year-old son. Call her good night. Hello? Guess we lost that. This is real talk. This is issues that we are dealing with in society presently. Presently. How do you think a couple, an old couple, would live 60 years together? It's because they adjust. It didn't take 1 and 2 and 3 and 5. It took 60 years of adjustment. Call her good night.
Hi, good night, Saieed.
Go right ahead.
I calling about the lady as well.
Mm-hmm.
I am in a situation like that as well. I give her props for all the strength she have to deal with that. Am I?
Hello? Hello? Call, I do apologize for that cut there. We are out of time for tonight, viewers. I just tell Aisha, I say, if you having a problem with me, come and sit down and talk. Come and sit down and talk. I am a human being. And likewise, I just do the same. I just counsel a lot of people during the course of the day. And I just understand what people are going through and try not to bring it in my household. That is a lesson for male and female to learn. Viewers, we are out of time for tonight, but stay on this topic. I feel I will continue this discussion tomorrow night. So viewers, we are rolling over Monday and Tuesday into Wednesday. So tell your friends, tell your family, stay locked on. Locked on tomorrow night from 7 p.m. We are going to continue this discussion. Viewers, be safe. We have a rerun of this program at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Be safe.